Okay, so wow, that's the only thing I can say. It's insane how Alfie was performing for the past week and a half, and I know I was very bullish, but I never expected it to go up this much in such a small time. But it happened. Good job for all of you who participated in this amazing run and or are still holding it. We're definitely not done here, but let's talk about those of who missed out. For those of you who had suicidal thoughts because of FOMO, including myself. Nah, I'm kidding, but I definitely could have rated it more. We live and learn, right? So let's talk about what we could expect next, why it ran so much, and what exactly I did and what I plan on doing. So let's start by me telling you what I did. What I did is on June 15, when the news came out, since I'm signed up for the alerts, I saw it on, it was about 25 minutes after they came out, just before the market opened, and I had a chance to buy it here just above this support, which I believe it's gonna become a support, but never even retraced there, and I don't think it ever will. So I bought it here about 420 something, I don't remember. I rated it up to 6, which is the previous all-time highs, and that was about 40% profit. And then yeah, I missed out a lot because the price went up to about 850, and so then after that I was waiting for a pullback, and I bought it on June 17, when we had this confirmation news of the stock, and I bought it at 651, and then I set myself a psychological level, which was 10, because that's a strong psychological resistance, usually, at least. That was about 53% profit, and yeah, the same day the price ran to over 17. Something I could never expected, but I'm fine with that because that's just my way of trading. Before I tell you what I plan on doing next, let's see what caused this. So these were the news that started the run, but all of you here from the channel already knew that it was gonna happen because I literally covered it a month ago. Here this is the same news. So you guys could have been prepared for this. These were just news confirming what we already knew and covered. And it's no wonder the stock was up 100% that day. Just reading what they said can get you hyped to buy. Look at this. We invested into Alfi before we even thought that we had an opportunity of working with them. When I saw the technology, I was blown away that this was already here and running. My whole family invested in the IPO. This technology platform is disruptive and revolutionary. We want to be a part of it. Then the project manager of Alfi said, this is only the beginning. We're going to light up every major city in USA. There is no other choice when it comes to accurate brand targeting and real data reporting. Nobody does this while remaining privacy compliant. We have massive operation unfolding in Miami today with hundreds of Uber and Lyfts installing Alfi tablets. It's an epic event and marks the start of our nationwide rollout. What's most rewarding is we can help rideshare drivers increase their income and help create employment opportunities with community outreach programs for students. But yeah, we already know that how this will benefit Alfi, and if you're new here, please go watch my 2 previous videos on Alfi that will be linked in the description and on the end screen. That will give you enough information about the company and what I'm talking about, because I did the due diligence for you. So this was the news that got us more eyes on the stock, and I have been telling you that that's all we need because the company is cold, but not many people knew about it. Also 6 days before that, this came out. Now I wanna cut it very short for you and in simple terms. We all know how advertising works. An advertiser, let's take local restaurant for example, pays, let's take Facebook for simplicity, to show his ad in front of large number of people, and the Facebook as a provider of that space gets paid. Now Alfie is like a mediator. Yes, it offers space on its tablets and panels, but it needs another space as well because it's not a social media or a search engine, so it doesn't get people eyes on it regularly like Facebook and Google. So Alfie had to get that space, which is as we covered before, kiosks, airports, taxis, and wherever it can place the digital panels or these tablets. But why I'm telling you this is one doesn't work without the other, and getting space is much easier than getting the advertisers. From obvious reasons, you just have to pay for the space, and advertisers are the ones that pay you. So this news and all the news those kind is what matters to me more, and I want to keep an eye on that if you are here for the long-term success of the company and stock. Now I also want to tell you some possible catalysts if you want to buy and sell the news and take some shorter term profits, because I can see those news might come soon and it will most likely pump the stock. So excess of 20,000 Uber and Lyft drivers waiting for installation of Alfi screens. We could get some kind of a news confirming that 20,000 tablets were successfully installed in Uber and Lyft, which I don't know why it says 20, because here it says they're installing 10,000. The second one is, look at this, Miami is first of 10 major city rollout. So we have 9 more cities, and if you follow Alfi, you can see that they're pretty fast in what they're doing. So we could expect news of some kind of a contract like we had it here, just not in Miami, just in some other bigger city. So keep an eye on those kind of news, because I personally believe this could come soon. Another thing that actually happened yesterday is they had repurchased 2 million shares. Now a lot of people have mixed feelings about this. Some think it's bad because it reduces liquidity, that they don't know how to use cash anymore to improve the business, and that they're maybe just doing it to boost earnings because there are now less shares to calculate earnings per share. And this one actually made me think twice, because the second quarter is just about to end. So please tell me in the comments what do you think about that. But usually it's a good sign that they think they're undervalued, want to bring up the share value, and since they said that they're committed to enhancing stockholder value and approach this objective with firm belief and respect for their shareholder base, so in keeping with this objective, today we are announcing a stock repurchase program of up to 2 million. We are a young company with big opportunity to grow and increase our valuation. Our balance sheet has benefited from the exercise of some of the warrants associated with our IPO, and our conviction in our future prospects make this an appropriate time to repurchase stock and return capital to stockholders. And the funny thing is, usually when companies grow this, when the stock price grows this much in such a small period of time, companies usually dilute shares. And what Alfi did is they repurchased shares. But I'm honestly taking this as a good news. We also have lower shares outstanding now, which is now even better for day trading and scalping, because I don't think the liquidity will go down since the company is in this exponential growth stage and more people are talking about it now. Plus it means we can go to $20 even easier now. Now some even more news that came out, and then I'm concluding everything and telling you what my plan is. So they appointed Christopher Wallen as their vice president. I'm not gonna read you the whole thing because Ron Spears said it all here. So Chris brings with him a wealth of digital out-of-home industry knowledge and highly regarded agency and client contacts, which is very important. Having helped grow local and national networks across airport, transit, and mall media networks, his diverse skills and valuable experience are exactly what we need to lead our fast-growing sales team. And again, CEO gave some very bullish comment on this. Christopher's outstanding track record, paired with tremendous demand for Alfi among advertisers, sets us up for exponential growth this year alone. So I like this kind of pumpy phrases. And now let's conclude everything and tell you what my plan is for this. So first, something that made me a little angry when I saw it, and that's what they said about Alfi on Yahoo Finance Live. And I mean, listen it yourself.
Right now to ALF, not the beloved 80s TV sitcom, but rather this company, Brian Sozzi.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we don't want to hear about this.
I can't help but to think of that really strange brown, totally ridiculous show. I remember watching it as a kid, eating my frozen preservative-filled pizza rolls here. Just really taking me back here. Congratulations to the new meme stock.
Did you hear that?
Just really taking me back here. Congratulations to the new meme stock.
So again, they're doing it with sense, with BNGO and now Alfi. It's really annoying how these people, without actually digging into a company, just label it a meme stock because the price has risen that much in a day. It's obvious that this stock is undervalued and in a growing beginning stage, in a start of an exponential curve. Of course it's gonna rise a lot. It has a small shelf float and a great opportunity and potential in the market, and it's really annoying when they put it into the same class as something like AMC. And please don't dislike my video, apes. I have nothing against the movement, but because of that, the real long-term investors, just by hearing meme, run away from the stock. But yeah, well, I hope they do their research and realize they're wrong. So here's what I'm doing. As you all who watch my videos know, I like shorter-term profit. And first of all, what I did is I misread the chart a bit. So look at this. First time after this news came out on June 15. You can see we bounced off 3 times off this trend line, and the price has retraced down to the pullback we had after a second touch. So I thought we're gonna have the same thing in here, and the second touch was here. So this is the second touch, pulled back to this 1307 support, and that's why I bought it here at 1308. Now I realized I'm wrong after, because this one is much steeper and they didn't have any news that actually backed it up that day, and that's why I now have open order to sell in case I'm not around the chart at 1475, because this can be pretty volatile and this offers me about 12% profit. But I will change it if some good news came out, or which could send the stock price much higher, and I told you which news I expect in this video. Also, one thing I realized is that Alfi tends to follow technical analysis a lot. I believe it's because there are a lot of traders, day traders and scalpers who like to take advantage of its low share float. So with that in mind, there aren't really any supports that could stop us if we break below this 1160 level, but I think it will use this consolidation area, or this little jump, or this little pullback as a foundation to form new supports. That's if we even go there. We don't have to. We're still around 150 million market cap, which gives us much room to go up. I don't even know if Yahoo Finance has updated it after the share repurchase yesterday, and I don't think it did actually. But however, I wouldn't like the price to drop below 1160 support level, which it currently is, but we have half an hour until it starts showing on the chart. But yeah, that would be about it, guys. The thing with this is it's really time relevant and things change quickly. That's why I thought of maybe creating a Discord server to update you guys as soon as something comes out, and how it could affect the price, not to have to make a video on it because that takes time and opportunities pass by. But I don't know what you think about that. If a lot of people want it, I will make it. Please tell me your opinion on that in the comments. Also drop a like if you found this useful and show some support. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I answer absolutely everything. Also check out some of my other stock with great potential on my channel and subscribe for more. And that's it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.